Only watch your step. This place can be a little rough.
I'm ready for anything.
Hey everybody, it's Tristan here from Smuggler's Moon. Just wanted to clarify that this video is actually a speculation video that we recorded 2 months ago. Unfortunately, we weren't able to actually upload it due to a lot of school reasons. A lot of us were quite busy with school, and I actually had some hardware failures on my end, so I wasn't able to finally get this video all ready and uploaded. So I wanted to release it anyways, just because I'd like to get the content out there. And you know, we did have some pretty cool speculation going on back a couple months ago. A lot of it is false, but at the same time, it is pretty bang on with a few things. I actually just got out of seeing the film a couple hours ago, and my God, that was a wonderful Star Wars movie. I would highly recommend it to anybody who even feels a little bit reluctant about going to see the film. I was definitely too. I'm not a really big fan of the new trilogy and the way that Disney's been, or Lucasfilm has been going about things, but man, go see Solo. It was unbelievable. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Watch the speculation vid, and actually tomorrow we're going to be uploading our recap of what we saw tonight. It was a hell of a ride, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. So anyways, I'm going to get this kicking off with the official trailer from back in the day, only 2 months ago, but yeah, we're going to get that going, and then we're going to have about 20-30 minutes of speculation, I'm pretty sure. So anyways, take it easy, guys. May the Force be with you.
You're after something. Is it revenge? Money? Or is it something else? You look good. A little rough around the edges, but good.
Heard about a job. Big shot gangster putting together crew.
I'm a driver, and I'm a flyer. I waited a long time for a shot like this. What do you think? Well, what do you know?
You got a line on a ship?
Yeah, I know a guy. He's the best smuggler around.
I heard a story about you. I was wondering if it's true.
Everything you've heard about me is true.
L3!
Let go of the mean man's face.
Who are these guys? If you come with us, you're in this life for good.
You might want to buckle up, baby.
Here they come! Let me give you some advice. Assume everyone will betray you, and you will never be disappointed.
I got a really good feeling about this.
Since when do you know how to fly?
190 years old? You look great.
Push it! So glad we took this job!
Two beers ready. We're good. We're ready. I gotta keep the frame, so I gotta do this. Okay. So, whenever you're ready, let's hit it. Let's go. Punch it, Chewie! Punch it, Chewie! Hit it! Yeah. So, Smuggler's Moon episode 4. We're gonna do Solo reaction.
What are we doing today, Tristan?
We're watching
Solo
trailer. Yeah, finally. Yeah, so we're gonna run this through on the TV. I'm gonna definitely overlay this so that we can get like a proper visual going on. But we really want to go like in depth discussion for the new trailer. So
Hype!
we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
Let's fucking
Wait,
do
so
it.
like
Trailer 3?
Yeah, it is. Trailer.
Is this the final one?
Actually, technically, you're right. Trailer 3.
2 months to go?
Yeah.
Is it 20? Is maybe 90 days? I don't. What's the release date?
Less than 90.
Oh my God, it's happening!
Yeah, it's happening, man.
Okay,
It's
so
25th
final
May,
trailer.
so Memorial Day, and we're not even American.
All right, let's fire this bad boy up. So from the top, and go.
Boom. Let's crank that volume.
You're after something. Is it revenge?
Okay, now we
All right.
missed a whole bunch of shit.
We missed a bunch, but we're gonna talk about it.
Okay, so first, Cantina. He's got his pistol already.
Yeah.
There's nothing from this one I wanted.
We just saw the new character implemented as well. Enfy's Nest. That's
Yeah.
what she's going by.
That's the actual name.
Yeah.
And we have no idea who she is.
We don't know who she is. We know that she runs a gang called the Cloud Riders.
That's like, oh man. Oh, so wait, that reminds me of Cloud City.
Yeah. And like
Some
we
investment
definitely
bullshit.
think, I definitely think that it has ties to the Empire, for sure. Like maybe this is a group of bounty hunters hired by the Empire to either go. Maybe Han has a quarrel with them because they're referencing all this stuff like,
Yep.
are you after money, revenge, all that stuff, and he's going after it. So
Should we do one quick run through and then we'll deep dive these bad boys?
Yeah, let's do that. We'll do
Okay,
that.
so we'll kind of do a quick
Quick run through the trailer, and then we'll go over.
coins.
Or is it something else?
Oh man, I'm actually hyped for her voiceover.
Rough around the edges.
I know.
Wicked.
She looks so good.
Heard about a job. Big shot gangster putting together crew.
Who is this? So cool.
I'm a driver. And I'm a flyer. I waited a long time for a shot like this. What do you think? Well, what do you know?
So funny.
It's actually funny.
Yeah, okay. He's the best
He looks the
ever.
part when he does the
Story
sword.
about you. It's true. Everything you heard about me is true. L3! Let's go to meet man's face.
Who are these guys?
God, brand spanking new shiny melody of Falcon.
It looks so good.
Might wanna buckle up, baby.
Oh my God, so much to talk about. I'm so excited.
I know, man.
Betray you. You will never be disappointed.
Mala.
I have a really good feeling about this.
That's something people may not know about.
Since when do you know how to fly? 190 years old? You look great.
Dude, that when he talked, oh my God.
So good. I gotta know what that is. Okay. It's gonna be great.
I like it.
Okay, so quick notes before we break this whole thing down.
All right.
Dots. Oh, please don't do that. Okay. So,
What do I think?
Yeah.
Fantastic Tuesday. Welcome back.
I don't care what you think about Philly.
We don't really care what Philly thinks, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I like it. I think that it's gonna be fun. I think that
we saw new characters.
We saw new characters. We are having fun watching the trailer, so
Yeah.
obviously we're gonna have fun watching the movie.
Hype is real right now.
But I do think that there is a little bit of an issue with just the idea of, you know, we have these are big characters that need to be filled. Like the shoes are being filled by smaller dudes who don't really know much, and it's like
Those are big shoes to fill.
exactly. So it's gonna be tough for Alden to actually, you know, come across as Harrison Ford, but
Okay, so there's some delivery lines that I'm really enjoying.
They are.
So I mean, we talked about like, those first two trailers. He's like, I'm a pilot, and I was like, yeah, that's
exactly.
motherfucking hot solo.
Yeah.
A little bit less so in this one. We're getting a little bit more of the real dialogue. I liked the back and forth with Chewie.
Yeah, no, he's got good.
I think that's kind of what I was most hyped about.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's so sick. It's
I
like,
know.
you're 190 years old, so this is obviously like where they're breaking the ice. They don't know each other.
Yeah.
Who is the second Wookiee? You can probably tell us more about that.
I believe we know that I mean, it's been assumed, and I'm pretty sure it's true, is that it is Chewbacca's wife. And
what's her name?
I believe her name's Mala.
Has she been talked about in any other movie? Do we know anything about her?
No, but we do know quite a bit about her within like comic books and within.
So the EU, the old stuff. So they're legitimizing more.
So they are going back and legitimizing more. They're bringing it back and making it canonical. And I mean,
when is
that's
she
great.
supposed to have died? Because I know she's not.
I actually don't know. I don't really.
So
know
we don't
much about
know
her.
when she's. Okay, so what do you think the likelihood of her passing in this?
I think she either dies or they get split up. I mean, they have to be split up by the end of this because
it could explain a lot of why Han and Chewie have been so close.
Yeah.
When you were there at the end, you've experienced my pain firsthand.
I truly think that she gets left behind because Han has a life debt with Chewie, and Chewie's got a life debt to him.
Do you think that?
And he's like, no, I'm gonna go follow Han. I have a life debt with him, but I don't want you coming with me. And that's why in that scene, they're butting heads.
Imagine
they're
if
like,
they
say goodbye.
Imagine if they had like a Wookiee death squad. It's like I'm calling in Mala, my wife.
That would
be
be
gonna make
so
it happen.
sick, dude. That would be so sick. I honestly
think
really
she's gotta
want
go.
that to happen. I want to see more Wookiees because we don't really get enough of them.
It's been 10 years since we've seen Wookiees fighting.
Yeah, we saw them in.
I mean, man, you saw them en masse, swinging from vines, like fucking shit up.
But we're not getting into much.
Okay, so wait, we got more to talk about.
Yeah.
Who we saw more of who the villain was.
Yes.
What is it? Do we know his name?
No, we don't. I mean, I don't know his name by now. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out there who's doing some form of speculation, trying to figure it out. But I mean, at the end of the day, there's a lot of kind of speculation that's going on.
So is he supposed to be a gangster? Like he certainly strikes me as gangster-esque.
Well, we had that idea. Remember that Han Solo has done something to the Empire because we saw him get chased by that Star Destroyer.
Why is Star chasing you? Yeah, we talked about
maybe
that
this
previously.
gang, like I said, maybe Enfy's Nest isn't the leader of this gang, and maybe the Cloud Riders is run by this guy with the scarred face, and Enfy's Nest
She's
is
female.
She is.
So wait, so this is my thought. So you see the chick from Westworld, whose name is escaping me currently, but what if she is Envy's Nest? So the helmet comes off. Imagine if that whole snow sequence was the opener. She gets dishelmeted, turns out to be the chick from Westworld, gives Han his first blaster.
No, but Enfy's Nest is on that train scene.
Yeah, and she's fucking him up. They're chasing. They're trying to hurt her.
So do you think that
maybe that's how it opens?
So do you think that Enfy's Nest and that character already has a name? The chick from Westworld.
She does.
Yeah, her name's Val.
Fuck.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think
you
that
I would just check the IMDb page, so I can say like.
Yeah. There's a rumor that there's an actress who is playing Enfy's Nest. I don't know the name.
So they're not doing like a Captain Phasma like. Okay.
No.
Okay. So also I think it's important to note gangster. What's his English actor's name? Let me just check it right now.
We gotta look that up.
But his weapons. He's Vision.
He's Vision. Yeah.
Obviously in the Avengers, but he's been a bunch of other shit. Excuse my Star Wars.
Oh, it's all good. Don't worry.
Downloading. Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Yeah.
Let's Play coming at you.
Oh yeah, we should be doing that. That'd be really fun to do.
So let's go. So Vision, Avengers. Because I remember him from the Da Vinci Code, which is the weirdest thing to pull him from.
But he looks menacing.
He looks
Either way.
great. What is the look? Paul Bettany. What is with his scars?
He's got to be like you said. He's got to be a gangster or something. Yeah, it looks like Burns, definitely for sure. And he's got.
But he's doing the all black thing. It's very like Sith-esque. He's got these vibroblade.
Looking, brass knuckles.
I didn't realize he had two of them too.
Two of them.
He's dual wielding that motherfucker.
With and then instead of it looking like a vibroblade, like a normal vibroblade, they've got that like red aura kind of around it.
Well,
So
it's like on the blade. Like you see how like ornate they are.
Yeah.
Like I remember when we first time we walked through it, it was very ornate and just like almost like a lightsaber side on like blade on one side.
Yeah.
Maybe not even a light. Get right. So vibroblades are
kind of
like
reminds me a
superheated.
little bit of Snoke's Praetorian Guards weapons.
Yes.
But those had to. I mean,
just the edge.
Yeah.
It's like ignited.
Ignited, and it is able to reflect lightsaber.
That is motherfucking badass.
I don't know.
But it's so gangster. Like I love that they went with a choice to use brass knuckles. We should really bring this image up because it's like worth.
Yeah, let's do that.
Maybe you can inlay it, but let's start the trailer from the top and see if we can go through.
We can go through a little bit more and then we'll figure that out.
So let's see if this fires from the beginning because it's just queuing. So
there's a Star Destroyer there, up in the sky.
That looked like a damaged Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
Or like it was being built. It didn't look completed.
Right.
One more time.
And sorry, I'm in your way. Where do we think this is?
Fuck. Could be.
Yeah,
Corellia.
looks like it's
could
not.
Be anything. But that doesn't look completed.
Yeah, no.
So it looks like it's in pieces. Like you can see the internet. Like
Yeah.
that's where ships would enter. Okay, that's definitely a non-completed
Right.
destroyer.
Yeah.
If we don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, that's so dope. Okay, that's the scene we've seen. That was the one where he's like, I'm a pilot.
Yeah.
That we've
Off to something.
Enfys and the Cloud Riders.
So this is her squad.
Yeah.
So this water planet on white sand.
I think that's Corellia because Corellia has two different sides to it. Though. So they've got the side.
What's Corellia known for? Where would we know Corellia from?
Well, Corellia is where the Millennium Falcon is from. Like that was built there.
So
Han Solo is from
okay.
Corellia.
That's his homeworld?
Yeah, it's his homeworld.
Okay.
So now Corellia's got two different sides to it. So that we've got like an alpine kind of like mountainous range with snow, and then there's one side that's almost just like California, like beachy, lush. And
so, oh man, this could be just about any point in the film, but I have a feeling it's going to be where it starts. I have a feeling. Okay, well, we'll talk about that after.
Yeah.
He's got the pistol. So this means that's
after the fact that Woody
Woody
Harrelson's character throws him.
So maybe this has to be third act.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this might be at the end where he's confronting.
I feel like the moment he gets his pistol, he'll be like in his final form, and it will be like Act 3.
Yeah.
Is it revenge?
She's wearing Wookiee fur.
That's
she
dope.
is.
That could be.
She is wearing Wookiee fur. That's.
Partner, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit, dude! Oh my god!
Maybe there's something to that.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait, credits.
Oh my god, that's so fucking true.
Why is he in such a furry coat? Is that
no,
Lando's coat?
Could be.
Imagine if you won it from him at the table, because we see him wearing it. What if he? And this is when he wins the Falcon.
Yeah.
He wins the Falcon, wins his jacket, wins everything on Lando's person. I bet you that's what it is.
Yeah, I bet you that is true. He's won
Because
everything.
you see him in that one sequence.
At that table, yeah.
Why is he wearing such a ghost coat? God, she looks good. You look good. Okay, so we're back in Corellia.
This is right. Could be at the beginning. I am actually wondering what these kind of
what are these
symbols
pillars? Could we be seeing something spiritual?
Potentially. I don't really know the lore behind the history of Corellia, but it could be like a native tribe somewhat or something.
In my head, I just always wanted to go back to Jedi.
Yeah, I just
There's
wanted
kyber
to be like,
crystals in
this
this
is the ancient Jedi sanctuary on Corellia. Han Solo gets his pistol there.
Alright, let me go. Why is it freezing?
Frozen.
Wait, we're back.
We're back. We should be back.
Okay. Okay, this is our guy. So do we have a name yet?
Let's go with
facing him?
Spooky Man.
Spooky Paul.
Spooky Paul.
I said Paul Bettany.
Yeah.
He's kind of got that.
He's got.
Look at that scar tissue.
Damn, dude. Oh, I love it.
Yo, Chewie fucked him up.
Everything goes back to Chewie.
That looks like it's years of scar tissue.
Yeah.
That is something.
Are these?
They look at the same.
They look like stormtroopers.
Dude, they look like fucking
Death
Kylo
Troopers.
Ren's.
I was about to say they look like Kylo Ren.
Okay.
I'm a driver.
I'm a spooky, right? I don't know. This is probably opening sequence.
Flyer.
Yeah. Okay, wait.
I waited a long time for a shot like this.
Yeah. There's the pistol. Okay, that's the iconic rifle.
They're.
Oh man, yeah, we have nothing that we can gather from this.
Well, what do you know?
Where the fuck is that? Where is... So is
Corellia.
that, you think that's probably the home base of... what's your face? The background?
I think this is where...
This is
the
all the
same
same
hut.
world.
Yeah, same world where he
Just
meets
inside.
Lando. It's just, yeah, inside.
Okay.
Yeah, I know a guy. He's the best smuggler around.
I heard.
Where the hell
There's
do you
the
think
coat.
Yeah, there's the coat. That's the same jacket, right? So I have a
this
feeling
is
they
the
won it at that card table with the credits being slid across the table. And we went all in with the Millennium Falcon and the jacket. I bet you that's how you get it. Why is Emilia Clarke already there? Who is she? I have a feeling she's something to do with this whole thing. Woody Harrelson says later about don't trust anybody, don't get attached to anybody. Bet you she's the dark side.
Oh, so she's like the double agent
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah,
I'm getting that vibe thus far. She's got her shit together too well.
If that
Wait, jacket's off.
jacket is off, but the thing is,
Wait,
this
she's
is
on
another
table.
thing that I'm noticing as well is that Emilia Clarke's with them, like you said, right? So she's with them at Lando's table.
Yeah.
That means that scene on the barge thing where she's like, "You look good." That's got to be Act 1.
Well, what if You Look Good is like their beginning,
Like
their
a heist?
Yeah, their final heist, and like, okay, you have to get in your outfit. Like, shit's going.
Okay.
God, she's so fine.
We're still talking about how good she looks.
It's true.
Next week, how hot Daisy really is.
Yeah.
Can you let me pause for fuck's sakes?
Who are these guys?
L3 is cool. I really like her.
Think she's
Go
talking.
with us. You're in this life for good.
I feel like that line.
I wanna buckle up, baby.
No, let me pause.
So us. He says us. So he's got a team beforehand.
Give you some advice.
So he's almost. I feel like he's got a smuggler squad.
Will betray you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be so cool.
I know.
Yeah, let's go back a few steps.
He says us, so that means he's got a squad of people.
First, we need to talk about how badass
Everything you heard about me.
the new Falcon looks. Brand spanking new Falcon. We don't know who the fuck this guy is.
L3? L3's a chick.
Oh, did she have a female voice?
She's female
That's right.
female
But
droid.
look at, dude, they had like original sweet blue paint job.
Front's missing.
The front's missing.
So the
Oh, it hasn't been sliced out.
Hasn't been sliced out.
What the fuck do you think that is?
Castle Run. Something.
What would well, why would you
Cthulhu
repair
monster?
Why wouldn't you take the? Why wouldn't you repair that? That's so weird.
That,
Yeah.
looks like one solid piece. That's so weird.
I
Yeah,
wonder
it's
what the
different.
maybe like an estate pawn or some shit.
I don't know, man. Actually, you know, it could be that.
Cause wait, you can see.
Good point.
Oh man, it could go either way. But I really like the cold,
The
like the blue
colors.
inside. Yeah.
The white
You're
interior.
in blue.
Dude, I feel like Woody Harrelson's gonna be so fun to watch.
I think Woody Harrelson looks great.
Might wanna buckle up, baby.
So why is he piloting? It's almost like they've done something together, and then they gambled, and he wins it. Because the rest of the trailer, we've seen Han Solo driving it.
So
why is he in the driver's fucking seat? There has to be something here where
maybe he's showing it to him.
maybe it starts. Well, I mean, like maybe they do a little run. So maybe they go. So maybe that's when the whole train sequence is like that mission, and then they come back, sit down in a pub, that like ice fortress with the tusks outside, and then this bullshit happens, and he wins it.
Well, I mean, he walks in though, but he walks in though.
I need this.
Oh my god, I need this.
It's my
Well,
boy.
he walks into the cantina or whatever they're at, and he looks at him, and he's like shrugging him off. Like it's almost like he knows who he is, but at the same time, he's never met him in person.
Yeah.
So it's just more like, okay, we have this like kind of mental warfare going on because we don't really know each other. But
Two that cut from the same cloth.
exactly.
Yeah. I
So
like
it's
that.
just like, you know, they're competing. They're like I said, we said that last time. They're going to be butting heads because they're so alike.
Oh.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm getting more and more hyped. This whole train sequence with like the gravity boots makes my slinky go.
Oh, I know, bro. Oh my god, dude. And on top of that, look at those stormtroopers, man.
This whole sequence, I feel like it's going to be such a spectacle.
for sure.
There you see the ends. We just saw that the Millennium Falcon without the Centerpiece again. Let's see if we can pause it.
So without the centerpiece?
No,
or
with the centerpiece. Excuse me. See if I can get it. Sorry, there's latency, so I might miss it. Those boots. Those boots. Come on, let me get it. There. Wow. So yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay, so we gotta talk about So we get the Mala.
Yeah.
And Chewbacca headbutt.
Yeah.
So that's obviously. Do you think
I have a life debt. I have to follow Han. I'm sorry. I'm leaving.
Maybe they think they're encountering a no-win scenario where they think someone's gonna die.
Or
this is like a farewell.
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually,
it could be either or.
Maybe they have to save Mala. Oh, I have an idea. Okay. So
this is the one thing that we've seen her in.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, continue.
Han defects. Cause we know that Han is part of the Imperial, like the Empire at one point. He's part of the Imperial Flight Academy.
Well, they certainly sell it that way.
Exactly. So the beginning of the movie is definitely going to be him doing all the Imperial Flight Academy stuff. Then he's going to have to save Chewie because they're definitely going to go with that idea of he's got to execute. He's actually got to scalp.
That'd be dope.
And the rest of these Wookiee slaves, and then he defects because he doesn't do it, and he saves Chewie. Maybe he saves or he doesn't save Mala. He saves Chewie, and he saves and their purpose in the film, and like a sub purpose or the side quest or whatever for Chewie is to save Mala along with helping with this heist or whatever they're doing.
Okay, so if I'm thinking about traditional storytelling, it's going to be 3 acts. So first act.
Yeah.
We got a few. We should write these all down for fuck's sake.
Yeah. I know.
So, Lando's driving the Falcon.
Yeah.
We meet Emilia Clarke. Mala and Chewie get fucked up.
I really wonder if her name is Mala.
Wouldn't it be funny?
It'd be hilarious if it was
completely different.
It's like,
we can speculate on that.
Burqa?
That's certainly not. Okay, wait. So we got TIE fighters. Wait, let's proceed. All right, battle sequence. Okay, wait. He's in the seat again. So he's in the seat. So this has to be the closing sequence. I love this line.
Oh, it is Mala.
It is good. Nailed it. First try.
Yeah, brother.
No big deal. Okay, now we gotta actually. Okay, wait. That's
bro.
So wait, this is super important to pause on because you see Blade 1, Blade 2, Blade 3, Blade 4, and he's fucking doing. So wait, this looks like it's in the same place with Emilia Clarke looking Bangarang.
He owns the barge. He owns the thing that they're at. This is his private
Has to be
this is his
final
his
sequence.
office, whatever, yeah.
I think this is final sequence. This is like where they're going to pull this bullshit heist off.
Something's been stolen from him. He's pissed off. I'm gonna throw my...
Yeah, because how do you do a final fight sequence, like the penultimate, Act 3 closing action sequence without lightsabers? We don't know how we do that. Like,
no.
That even happened in Rogue One.
Oh, I mean, it didn't even happen in The Last Jedi.
Well, shut the fuck up.
I'm still
the throne room counts. The throne room counts. I still love that. Shut the mouth.
I just watched it yesterday. It doesn't count.
Such a baby about this. But realistically, I think you have to... That train sequence is kind of like brain bending. This might be.
Yeah.
How do you fight a guy who has laser swords when you don't have laser swords?
He has 2 for
No, he's got 4 technically.
Yeah.
I feel like you cut yourself by accident a few times there.
Ah, man. What if they throw in a vibroblade?
So what exactly is a vibroblade?
A vibroblade is basically tech that they used. It was actually even on the Old Republic. Swords that were able to deflect lightsaber.
So wait, vibro staff is the weapons that Grievous's henchmen used in Episode 3, correct?
Electro staff.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're right.
But they were.
It is an electro staff.
Yeah. I don't know if they were.
They're one of the 4 metals that repels.
Yeah. There's
lightsaber blades.
There is a bunch of stuff. Yeah. So they had stuff in Old Republic. So basically, at one point in time, the Jedi didn't even use lightsabers; they used swords.
Ancient Jedi.
Yeah.
Ancient Sith.
Ancient Jedi.
But when they they had battery packs.
Yeah.
That powered that shit. No, it was almost like a utility belt. And then it was we get severed, and then that would be it. You'd be just STF. Screwed.
You'd be fucked.
And then they came up with the portable power sources with the kyber crystals.
Yeah.
And that became their like foundation of the religion.
Yeah.
Let's do this last sequence.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh no.
Oh, should we talk about the headbutt? Chewie just slamming the guy to the ground.
Dude, Chewie. I was just telling them this is that I'm more excited for Chewie than
This
I am
might
for
be
Han Solo.
Chewbacca's story.
Oh,
Fuck the Solo.
we were just talking, and actually, when we were talking about that on our speculation for the trailer last time, we were talking about how it's gonna be so hard to like make it a Chewie story, but
Okay, so yeah, we talked about it specifically in the concept that Chewbacca can't have lines.
he can't.
He's never been
It's like
subtitled.
tangible. You know?
Well, he's never been subtitled in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Ever.
Never. And
You
they
s-
can't do it now.
So they can't start now. So they have to tell, specifically with his wife being in it,
Yeah.
a personal story with no dialogue. So
It's tough.
that is no joke. Yeah.
It's
So is it the same actor? Is it the same actor from episode?
for Chewie?
Yeah.
No, they're using a new guy.
No. Wait. Is he?
Yes. So sorry
It's
from
the same
the
one
last
from
Jedi.
the Last Jedi. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
So
the same
it's
guy.
Finnish guy.
This
He's a
guy's-
new guy.
This guy's got his made it in the shade. Like this guy, I'm just in every Star Wars. Fuck it.
He's just like, and I was thinking about that
He'll be
yesterday too.
Wookiees until he's 90.
Yeah,
'Cause what's his face?
Because Chewie has been in, I think, more Star Wars movies than any other character.
Well, yeah, for sure. Because he's got Episode 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7 and 8, and now this. He's by far. So his C-3PO gives him a run for his money.
Oh yeah, that's true. 3PO's in every movie.
Damn, talk about having like.
3PO's in every. Same with R2. He's in every movie.
It's dope.
Yeah.
Except for this. R2's not in this one. Not C-3PO.
Oh, and he's not in Rogue One. Chewie's not in Rogue One.
You don't see C-3PO in the background in Rogue One, do you?
No, but we do
obviously
see
not.
Chopper.
We do see Chopper.
God,
God, so good. Okay,
We
so
hear Captain
we're
Solo, too.
very close to the end of this bad boy.
Yeah, let's finish this up.
Let's see if I get this to play again. And reconnecting. And this whole train sequence. So this is so, like the two Wookiees. Maybe this is where she meets her demise. Well, that might be too easy.
Yeah, it might be a little.
Alright, May 25th.
So excited, actually. You know what?
This is like increased my hype.
I'm so
Just
mad
this
at
discussion.
all of you guys who are boycotting Solo because, like, just give it a break. It's not part of the trilogy. I understand your gripes with the trilogy. I understand everybody's gripes with the trilogy. I hate the new trilogy. I think it's awful. Sorry, but I do. I don't like it. I think it's awful.
See, okay, well, whatever.
Solo, like, this is a completely different story with completely different characters. Characters we know, characters we love.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, we don't have Harrison Ford, but there's no way we're going to get Harrison Ford back. Like, what are you going to do?
That's
You're
it.
never going to do
And
it.
it's impossible shoes to fill.
Yeah.
And I think that realistically, having a really well casted Lando and a
he
couple
looks good, man.
and a couple interesting characters
Yeah.
like we have with Amelia Clark, I think I'm cautiously optimistic. I am genuinely
Yeah,
optimistic.
same. I mean, I asked my brother. I showed my brother yesterday the trailer, and I was expecting to get this looks so fucking stupid, but he goes, yo, this looks funny. This looks
does.
cool. What do you think? I don't know.
I think it's we were talking about it a little bit before. We were talking about how it's hard to get hyped when there's no lightsabers.
It
Like,
is.
And I was saying how like Han Solo was never my favorite character. Like I remember growing up and it was like, okay, Luke Skywalker and laser swords. That's what I want to do. I want some telekinesis. Let's make shit happen.
And yeah, instead of like the blaster kind of.
Yeah, like I didn't like blaster combat.
Yeah,
This might be the way to sell it.
for sure. I mean,
I mean, Rogue One didn't really didn't do it for me for blaster combat, but we got enough of like different types.
Right.
We had like the Gatling gun with the laser with the
Oh,
yeah, and the bow staff
Oh,
and the
yeah.
forces with me.
dude,
There was enough, and I think like what
Donnie Yen in that
he was
movie.
great.
Yeah, it was really good.
We should do like a retrospective back, like go through episodes one by one and kind of talk about it.
Oh, dude, yeah, hell yeah.
I think it'd be fun. We should do would you want to do chronological order
Yes.
or theatrical order?
chronological. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I remember showing somebody Star Wars recently for the first time, and I showed them in chronological order.
Who's this bimbo? I'm like,
we're not talking about her right now. but yeah, no, like I think that's the best way to watch it. I wouldn't watch it theatrical, just because, I mean, it's supposed to be a story, right? It's supposed to be a story that is
it's supposed to be
linked
fun.
in so many
It's supposed to
different
be like
ways. Yeah.
I love like there's a sequential kind of like underlying current where we've got 9 episodes. We always knew it would be 9. Well,
Yeah.
George Lucas always thought it would be 9.
He did.
And now we're seeing it kind of really almost come to pass.
Yeah.
Where we're on episode 8. We've seen like 90% of what we're going to know of the Skywalkers. And now we're like venturing into the unknown.
I'm kind of down for that. I really am. Because, I mean, for me, maybe the reason why I don't like this new trilogy is because the Skywalkers are involved, but they're not giving them enough screen time.
Yep. I can understand that.
Because the Skywalkers deserve it. It's the last...
It's their story.
Yeah, it's their story.
It's been their story.
Their story for all of the films. Comics, video games, whatever you want to do, I don't care what you do with that. But if you're doing the movies and you're finishing this trilogy off the way that it was intended to be, in a way, you've got to go with.
Do you think we're
going to
see anything from this new trilogy show up in Solo?
Yeah, I mean they're gonna have to do it. Like
how would you possibly tie it in?
Well, are you talking about the stuff in terms of
like this is obviously an independent story,
right? Yeah, yeah.
But I think about the joy of Rogue One was seeing a universe in which Darth Vader was at his peak and menacing and intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are we gonna get from this?
That would translate
inspires,
into the new.
Yeah.
Well, we talk about Han Solo. Han Solo's in the first film.
Episode 7, you mean?
Yeah, in the first film in the new trilogy, so episode 7. They're maybe Duquesne. So do you remember Duquesne? The name Duquesne.
Why should I know Duquesne?
Duquesne was the guy who took the Millennium Falcon from Han.
At one point.
I guess in between.
So between episode 6 and 7.
Yeah. Remember, kind of loses it.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
Yeah. So
yes,
Duquesne, and then it ends up in Unkar Plot's hands.
Yes. And that's how Rey finds it. Okay, I understand.
Maybe we don't know. Maybe
that would be
Duquesne
cool.
would be referenced in this movie.
That makes a lot of sense. I would have never have put that together.
Or maybe even the Holland Rathtars thing. I don't know. I'd probably not.
I think there's just like unlimited opportunity when it comes to this, and when you tell these offshoots, like, I mean, think about how satisfying it was to get Rogue One purely on the merit that whoever designed the Death Star wasn't a complete donkey.
Oh, I know.
It was like this had a narrative process that made a lot of sense. Someone had a grudge.
Yeah.
And they fulfilled it.
Yeah.
And I hope that Solo, in some capacity, does the same thing. Like sheds light on a part of this 7 or 8 part of his 7 or 8 episode sequence that really does something justice.
Right, and it translates and turns into something like it blossoms. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? It's gonna be so. I mean, I think it's gonna be really good. I think it is gonna be a lot more, and truly. People might have a problem with this, but it might be more like a Marvel movie than anything.
Yeah.
But
Disney certainly.
We love Marvel movies.
Yeah.
I mean, we might not love Marvel movies.
I could do my own podcast about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
We love. I mean, I love Marvel movies. I don't really watch enough of them, but
I watch every single one. A lot.
You're a big DC. I know you're a big DC guy.
Love that too.
Same. But for me, I mean, I understand the idea of Marvel not. You don't want two things to intertwine. Understand. But at the end of the day, Han Solo, if we were to do it like a theatrical George Lucas style Star Wars movie with Han Solo being the main character, it just won't work.
It would be so lame.
It would be
I think
lame.
right now, like I go back and watch episode 1 and 2, and I still like have such nostalgia attached to it. However, it's super cringy.
Was it?
Well, okay, there's some moments where it's like very cringy.
Really?
I want to
know why.
There's always a bigger fish. Like, I know it's an iconic meme line, but it's like, Liam Neeson, come on, man. You're like Oscar Schindler, like, protecting the Jews. Like,
he's the... I love him. Man, Qui-Gon was
Well,
so great.
I think that covers it.
Kind of wraps it up.
We
for
did the
whole thing
duration.
on the Solo thing.
Neat and tidy like a bow.
One thing though, I want to know from both of you actually. What do you want the outcome of this film to be? Because there has been rumors that there might be more Solo films coming out. Basically,
Shocked if there wasn't.
yeah.
Do you want to start first?
Yeah.
No, you can go.
I would be shocked, like you
Yeah.
said, that if there wasn't
Another
his
Solo
own
film?
trilogy.
Okay.
Well, they always do these things in 3 now.
Yeah.
As far as an overarching story arc, I would be surprised if there was. I think it would be like standalone films, but still with the character we know and love.
Yeah.
What I want from this, first of all, is to not turn off the public from solo Star Wars films. And when I mean solo, I mean standalone. I mean the Rogue Ones, like the Star Wars story movies.
So the anthology stuff.
Yeah, because this brand needs no more blowback from its like greatest fans. I would hate it if there wasn't like a shining light for like for you. Like episode 9. Well, you're ready to throw it in the fire, and I'm like,
I'm not ready to throw it in the fire. I'm just.
I want this. I want this to be a good popcorn flick for the masses, and people will be like, I'm excited about Star Wars again, and it's not not lightsabers in space.
Okay.
So that's what I want.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
What do you want from it? Like, what would be the?
And you're allowed to say, I just want a popcorn flick.
They should do more, obviously, Solo, but they should also include Chewie.
I want lots of Chewie.
A lot more Chewie, and like before and how he got detained, and then Solo.
Fuck yeah! I just want to see that their friendship blossom. Like this is obviously its inception, and we're gonna see it grow.
Because that's what I'm a little worried about. Because I know that that scene where Han and Chewie finally.
Go.
We're still good. Okay.
Yeah.
So that scene where Han and Chewie are meeting for the first time. I mean, in the EU, it's a pretty emotional moment. I mean, he's about to be executed. He's about to be killed. He's about to be scalped, right? And that needs to be done. I think that needs to be done justice.
If they implement that, I would be surprised. But if you
don't want them, you don't think?
I'd be surprised if they did that. Like if they did that incarnation of their meeting, I would be surprised if they did it in this film.
Okay, you think they would do something else?
Scalping's a really serious topic to open a movie with.
That's why she had the coat on.
I think that's a great idea. I think that is a great idea. She's got a melee weapon. She's got like a physical like.
So maybe she's like the scourge of the Wookiees.
Dude, I can't believe you brought that up. That's so smart. I did not think of that. She's wearing Wookiee pelt.
There you go. Well, I think that's episode 4.
Yeah.
Is it 4 now?
That is our 4th one.
I'm not counting the one with hardware failure, are we?
The
lost episodes.
That was our Rebels episode where we did the finale.
We should recover that again. You know what?
I think we should just reshoot it.
We should just do everything.
Yeah.
Let's just do all of the Star Wars movies and
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. This is gonna be great.
Chronological order.
Next week we are actually going to be on another podcast. The Cocky Cockpit has been.
That's a banging name, by the way.
I know. It's really good.
Why didn't we think of that?
I think I've watched one of their videos once or twice, but anyways, Matt ended up letting me know about something. I ended up talking to one of the dudes, but we're definitely going to be on there.
I think in the same format, you and I, visual.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they run stuff. They do video, but they're asking.
We're coming at you. We don't know the topic just yet.
We don't know yet, but we're really interested and we're really excited for it.
Let's collab.
Yeah, I know. And if anybody ever wants to do that, we can definitely do that as well. Just shoot us up with a message and we'll try to work that out. And,
all right,
it'd be great.
Episode 4. It's done.
Boom.
Dude, see you later.
See you later.